immaculate to anomaly. I'm an organic organism, ain't no ordinary organs in them. I can't afford any synonymy. That's why my flow is like a cinnamon tsunami with the lemongrass. Ooh.
Downtown between Brush Street and I-375. That's where we're located in the heart of Detroit at Ford Field, which first opened back in 2002. But tonight we kick off Week 6 with a great Thursday night matchup, as it'll be the Blues of Paris taking on the Detroit Lions. Set to go now in Week 6 of the NFL season, and we are underway on EA Sports. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. They'll start on the ground. It's Derrick Henry. And this will be a gain of 5 as he gets it to the 30. Ball on the 30. They'll come up with a 2nd and 5. Now Goff. And this throw incomplete. And the defender all over him that time, but it's going to lead to 3rd down. They'll need 5 on this play to move the sticks. Goff now looks to throw. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. A first down carry for Henry. And he fights through one man. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. A big chunk on the ground there, 27 yards. So the ball down to the 16 here for 1st and 10. Again, it's Henry. And he's brought down just outside of the 10 at the 11. Give him 5 on the carry there, and it'll be 2nd down. If you start assessing what went wrong last week, Charles, in their loss, had nothing to do with the ground game. They ran it well.
And you also have to say to yourself as a team, don't go away from what worked. That's not the reason the game was lost. Running the football over time, when you do it consistently, usually translates into wins.
And they're hoping to do it consistently here. Flushed out right. And he just chucked that one out of bounds, out of everyone's reach. Maybe a wise call not to take a sack in this part of the field. It brings up 3rd down. Play number 7 now coming up on the drive. 3rd and 5. This will go to Henry out wide. And the Lions are going to have 1st and goal as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points.
That's a big conversion there on 3rd down, and this has been a great opening drive. You know, at this point, they'd hate to settle for 3, but they've created a fresh set of downs and a 1st and goal.
Touchdown! Derrick Henry with touchdown number 8 on the year. And the Lions will claim the early lead as they're on the board first here tonight. Point after, right down the middle. And that makes the score 7-0. The kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. And here comes a return from a few steps into the end zone. Now a crease here as he's past the 30. Up to midfield. Look at him go inside the 30. And finally out of bounds, so he doesn't take it the distance. All but 5 yards shy of the end zone.
Well, you gave up the first touchdown of the game, but how about the response? Big-time return. Now it's their chance to try and put points on the board.
Breaking the huddle, 1st and goal as the return team has set him up with golden field position. The handoff to Ford up the middle. And he is into the end zone for a touchdown. Jerome Ford hitting double digits with his 10th rushing touchdown on the year. And the Blues are able to strike back quickly with an opening touchdown of their own. Kevin Stefanski going to leave the offense out to go for two. They're going to keep it on the ground. And he will dive into the end zone, and the two-point conversion is successful. York ready, and here we go as he sends this one away. And he'll elect not to run with it. And a fair catch on the kickoff will move the ball to the 25. The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. They come into this one off the loss over the weekend, but you say if you're going to play a Thursday night game, this is the week to do it.
It certainly is, because you get right back out there. You don't have time to dwell on things. And look, your game plan is going to be a little more limited, but so is theirs. So that's when you just appeal to your top players. Guys, you make plays in this one, we out-execute them, we could walk away with a win.
The handoff, running left, Henry. 44 yards rushing for him now to this point. The Lions at 2-3 here to begin the new season. They're back home after flying to and losing in London last weekend.
And you and I both know, always a tough travel week with all the distractions. And you'd love to have the week off afterward, but that's not the case here. At the very least, you know they're happy to be back in their own building, but that was certainly not a trip to remember.
And he is out of bounds inside the 35. A solid run by Derrick Henry, and here's another 1st and 10. From the gun, they'll try to run it. Touchdown, Detroit! Derrick Henry with his 2nd touchdown in this opening quarter. And the Lions have regained the lead. Extra point right down the middle. And that makes this a 14-8 ball game. Here are the Lions now as they line up and kick this one away. And we'll see a return here from the end zone. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback. The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown on their last time out, looking to repeat that in Charles's defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways, because you know they're both motivated, they both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
There he goes, left side. And they nearly get this all the way to midfield. Mark him down at the 49. All told, it's an even 30 and a 1st down. They'll motion the tight end across the formation. And the ball is out. Watson lost it. And one of the linebackers has got him. And they have the football and will set up shop at the 33-yard line. And a defensive-minded coach loves to turn up the heat, turns it up there, and pays off.
And back in the good old days, those defensive-minded coaches just talked about intimidating teams, using force, right, beating them to the punch. In this case, they're talking about creating turnovers. That's all they preach all game long, all practice long, every meeting. Get the football. That's what they want.
And that is incomplete.
Well, if you have man coverage on the outside, and my scouting report on these DBs tells me that they love to take matters in their own hands. They want man coverage, not zone. And there was good coverage there that forced the incompletion.
Forced out to his left. And out of bounds right around the 20. Give him 10 that time, escaping the danger, running with it, and picking up a 1st down. A shotgun handoff to Henry. And they'll get to him just inside the 15. Even after the strong run we just saw, they're able to corral him quickly defensively. Here now, 2nd and 4. Goff now to throw. He dumps it off for Henry. And in for the Lions, touchdown. Derrick Henry on his way to a monster game, 3 first-half touchdowns, as his guys are able to extend their lead. Extra point splits the uprights, and that makes it 21-8. Here are the Lions now as they line up and kick this one away. And here comes a return from the middle of the end zone. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback. The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. Last time out, they had the fumble. That led to the touchdown. Not a great look on either side of the ball as the defense gave up the points too, Charles. But they've got to take care of the football and do better here on this possession.
It's certainly been a tough stretch, partner, for both of those units, and they kind of put their defensive mates in a really tough spot there by dropping the ball on the ground. But an easy way to make it up to them, get out there now and get some points on this drive.
Off of play action, it's Watson. Rush coming, and he's taken down. Flying in for that sack, Aiden Hutchinson.
Well, if the goal is to get back into this game, the offense is certainly moving in the wrong direction. This is certainly a case where one team needs big splash plays right now, but unfortunately, it's the other team that's getting them.
Throwing on 2nd and long. Watson. Wide open receiver, complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. The extra effort after the catch makes it good for a gain of 26 and also a first down. This is Ford. Down to about the 45. Ball spotted at the 45. Here's 2nd down and 8. Here's Watson. Past the 20. Touchdown. Pat Fryermuth. 45 yards. And the Blues have cut it back within a score. Kevin Stefanski going to leave the offense out to go for 2. Looking to maybe throw for it here, Watson. They shakes it off. And they are 3 for 3 on 2-point conversions as he is into the end zone for the score. New York ready, and here we go as he sends this one away. But no run back here. Fair catch, and this will come out to the 25. The Detroit offense ready to begin their drive. Well, partner, fast forward with me for a second. Remember, next week they have the open week, so they're going to get some extended rest. Does that change how they manage the rest of this one?
I think it does a little bit, but not by too much, because you're right. You get the extra rest, you get a chance to heal up and kind of, do a little bit of a reset for this team. But it's also 7 extra days to think back to the last time you were on the field. So now, a little more importance on what they're getting done because they carry it with them for essentially 2 weeks.
A shotgun snap for Goff. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he has a big gain inside the 40 before being dropped. Give him 30 yards there. So how about that for a chain mover? They're all the way down inside the 40 now for 1st and 10. Running from the gun with Henry. How did he stay on his feet? And he works it past the 30, almost to the 25. 118 yards rushing for him so far as his terrific season continues here. And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this first half of action. They keep it with Henry on first down. And just good downhill running there as he'll take this to the 15-yard line. They get 10 more there, and I believe that'll be enough for another first down. It will. They'll run it again with Henry. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. Second and right at a yard. From the gun, here's Goff. And that is incomplete.
His back has been a dependable safety valve all game, so he went back to him when his first read was covered. Just unable to connect, so the play results in no gain.
This will be play number 8 here on the drive. It's 3rd and a yard. They'll try to run for the first with Henry. And Henry fighting for the marker, but I don't think he got there. He did not. Nothing doing on 2nd and 3rd down after that 9-yard gain on first. The offense here not budging. They're going to fight for it on 4th and inches. And now we're going to get a timeout here called by the defense, as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half. The Lions will use the first of their timeouts. So as they talk it over, we step aside.
Yeah, let's go. All right, fellas. One more time. Here we go. Take it to him. Don't let him rest. Lean out. Make him work for it. Come on, baby.
And they're going to at least line up to go for it here on 4th down. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. The Lions turned away on 4th down. And as a result, possession switches hands. The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. A slim deficit here in a one-possession game. Not much time left, obviously. We'll see if they can march this down the field, at least get 3, and take some momentum into the locker room.
Now, Brandon, that's the way you want to run the football. There should almost be quote bubbles above the offense right now. Bam, boom, biff. That's how they feel good about moving the football.
They'll fake the handoff. Now Watson. And that'll fall incomplete. He was hit just as he let that go. And now it's 3rd down.
To this point, I've been impressed with the work defensively. They have not allowed a lot of receivers to run free. And there's another example, another incompletion.
Back to throw, Watson. And this pass broken up. Excellent coverage there on 3rd down, as that was not an easy one to hold on to.
That could be the stop this defense needed to get them back on track. They've been pretty well dissected by the offense here in the first half. After that possession, now they know that they can compete with this offense.
So they're going to come to the line here, and it appears trying to go for it on 4th. They will indeed snap it to Watson. Eluding the pressure right. Oh, the ball is out. Watson lost it. Oh, one of the linebackers has got it. And they're going to set up shop at the 27-yard line. Well, that's unfortunate because he had a nice run going, but give credit to the defense. They got a hand in the cookie jar there, CD.
You have to think about vision, finding a place to get down after you know you've gotten all you can out of a run. And obviously, ball security is paramount. In today's football, everyone's coming after the rock. You've got to make sure you protect it and protect the yardage you just gained.
He's got his man, London, right side. Down he goes at the 23, a pickup of 4. The Lions now going to use the second of their timeouts, as it'll come with 15 seconds to play in the first half. Now a 2nd and 6. Now it's gone. And that's incomplete. Clock stops with 10 seconds left. The turnover put them in great field position. They don't want to squander it with third down coming up.
No, not at all. And you know what else you do? You make your defense mad.
Yeah.
They got you the football, gave you a great opportunity. You got to cash in and get some points.
Throwing on third. Goff. They set up the screen for Henry. And they'll burn the timeout with 5 seconds left. A chance to try to add 3 points before heading to the locker room. And this one is right through.
So he's been automatic to this point of the season, and he connects on a field goal well.
And what a luxury it is that the kicker you can depend upon, partner, because he hasn't missed all year long. Converts on that one as well. And kudos to you. You didn't jinx it.
So still time for the kickoff here. 1 second to go in the half as this one is away. And we'll still have time for one play before the half as this will be fair caught and brought out to the 25. The offense back out there at the line ready for their next drive. 1 second, all that remains.
The final shot before the break. Watson. Oh, he's got him in wide open, complete. And they've got it well across midfield down to the 40 before it's all said and done. First half in the books. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. And we welcome you back now. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin, getting set for quarter number 3 here. This still a one-possession game. 8 points the difference as we resume action on EA Sports.
And this is going to be returned from the middle of the end zone. And he's able to get this across the 20, but not by much as he's marked down officially at the 21.
The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive.
Well, Charles, in that first half, we saw a fair amount of offense on both sides of the football, and now the team trailing here will start with it in the third quarter.
And we both know this coach pretty darn well, don't we? Because his game planning is always on point. And now that he's getting the ball to start the second half, how about all the offense that you already referenced in the first half? He'll put that all together and come out with something really strong, I believe, to get things going here in the third quarter.
Faking the give. Now Watson. Flush to his right. And he's got his big wide receiver complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. That'll go as a pickup of 32 on the catch and run. So the line of scrimmage moves all the way across the 50 now as they come up 1st and 10. Quick throw completed by Watson. And he'll go out of bounds right around the 40.
They'll come up on a 2nd and 4 now from the 40-yard line.
Watson. And incomplete on the deep ball. Disconnection there. He's hit on just 50% of his passes thus far. That's not where you want to be.
Now you see the evolution of the game. You go back to quarterbacks that only 50% would be terrific because they threw the ball downfield almost every time they threw it. Now with the short passing game, you should be above 60% just to be in the average range.
And he is caught.
He's got the first down and then some.
Touchdown! A great play there. 40 yards.
And the Blues have come back to make it a 2-point game. Kevin Stefanski going to leave the offense out to go for 2.
They'll try and run it here. And he will get into the is a flag down. This one may be coming back.
That flag accepted, and it backs the offense up a little bit.
Now the offense will stay out there. They're going to line up and try for two. They'll look to throw. And no, it falls incomplete. So the two-point conversion, no good.
New York ready, and here we go as he sends this one away. And he'll elect not to run with it. The fair catch will move this out to the 25-yard line. Goff and this Lions offense set for a 1st and 10.
At their 25-yard line.
He'll start with a give to Henry.
And he'll power his way forward for about 4 yards there on the first down carry.
Nice chunk of yards on first down. It really opens up your options for what you want to do on second. You go right back to him and hope he explodes, or sucker the defense in before throwing over the top.
Henry again on 2nd down.
And for one of the first times tonight, he's going to be held up at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play there, so they're left with a 3rd down and 6.
They are in need of 6 yards here if they hope to move the chains.
Here's Goff.
Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete.
And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. And the play goes for 19 yards, gives him a new set of downs.
And London motioning left.
Now Goff taps this forward. That's a jet sweep. And just no chance of turning the corner. He can only get back to the line of scrimmage. 2nd and 10 coming up. And the busy night for Henry continues. And he's down right around midfield after a gain of 2, maybe 3.
So where'd all that running room that he had in the first half go? Because it looks like it's drying up a little bit here. Someone made some adjustments, it appears, at least on this drive.
Here's 3rd and 7.
From the 50, it's gone. And he's going to be swallowed up. Sacked back at the 45-yard line. And that'll bring up 4th down on the big sack with a loss of 5.
And here now the punter Fox as he sends this one away.
They'll score that a 36-yard punt, and the offense will come back out deep in their own territory.
That punt was near perfection as it checked up inside the 5-yard line. You never know where these things are going to go, do you?
No, what was it? You got a John Heisman quote about that,
yeah,
right?
He said the football is roughly a prolate spheroid, which means it's going to bounce funny, and you never know where it's going to end up.
And a short gain here as he gets it up only to about the 6. And now they're in the hurry-up. In motion left here, one of their tight ends. Again, they turn to Ford. Runs through the contact. And they'll get him down up past the 15-yard line.
74 yards for him on the ground now. He has been a tough man to bring down all night.
Thanks to that last play, a little more room to operate. 1st and 10 at the 18. Here's a quick throw caught out wide. And that's good for a pickup of 10 yards. And they'll be left with a 2nd and about a foot.
Watson changing the play.
They run with Ford. And he's taken down but able to slip across the 35. It's a 1st down on a gain of 10. It's a gain of 10. And a Paris 1st down. 1 quarter remains here in this Thursday night matchup. Both teams working on short rest, but this has been one of the better Thursday night games we've seen as they come up here on 1st and 10. Now it's Watson, a bootleg, rolling to his left. And he's left with no option here but to throw it away.
Well, they've been back on their heels a little bit here in this drive, but a chance to exhale just a little bit there with incompletion on 1st down. Now they have to gear up, try and get 2 more stops, and escape this drive.
Now they'll audible to something else. On the ground, it's Ford.
And he takes this up right near the 45-yard line. They get 7 out of that, so they're left with a 3rd and 3.
That was a really nice run there to bring up 3rd and short. After the incompletion on 1st down, it's awfully nice to have a running back that you can hand it to and put you back in a good situation.
Watson on 3rd down.
He's got his target. That's complete.
And it's going to be another 1st down as they'll get him to the ground at the Lions' 40. A sizable 16-yard chunk there. The drive continues. So the ball moves into Lion territory now. Here's 1st and 10, right at the 40. To throw is Watson. And this is caught. Touchdown.
Jerome Ford.
He scored on the ground and through the air.
And the Blues have moved out in front here in the 4th quarter.
All right, now a big 2-point conversion attempt still to come. And he's got it. So the 2-point conversion is good, and they add on to their 4th quarter lead.
York ready, and here we go as he sends this one away. And here comes a return from just beyond the goal line. And in hindsight, probably should have taken a knee as he only gets this out to the 16-yard line.
The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive.
And now they'll look to answer working from behind. And remember, this offense has sputtered yet to score here in the second half. They'll need to change that here.
Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9. Inside handoff, Henry. And for one of the first times tonight, he's going to be held up at the line of scrimmage.
Under 4 to play now. Clock running. 3rd down.
Gone. And he's going to go down. Back at his own 5-yard line, it's a sack.
Josh Sweat rushing in and bringing him down to the ground.
1 score down. Here we go. They're going to go for it here on 4th down.
2 for 1.
They go ahead and snap it. Gone.
Oh, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted.
And they have the football and will set up shop at the 33-yard line. So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33.
To the right side, that's where Tillman is.
And he'll be marked down at the 26 with a gain of 7.
So from the 26-yard line, here's 2nd down and 3.
And the tight end goes in motion left. On 2nd down, here's Watson.
Pass caught. He's got Tillman.
Touchdown.
Cedric Tillman, 26 yards. And the Blues look like they're going to get back in the win column as they extend their lead here in this fourth quarter.
The offense going to stay on the field as they will line up and go for two. Now receiver in motion left. They'll try and throw for it. And unable to connect. They don't get the two-point conversion here. Should have been picked. Probably doesn't matter on a two-point conversion, but still, as a former DB, you want to grab that ball when you can, don't you?
You certainly do, and don't say it, because I know you're thinking it. Don't say it.
What am I thinking?
You know I know what you're thinking. Well, if he'd had hands, he'd be playing on offense, right?
That's true. You've said that before.
And this will be a touchback, so they'll bring it out to the 25. Here's 1st and 10.
A 20th carry now for Derrick Henry. They find some open field here. And he takes us up to the 40-yard line before being corralled.
160 yards on the ground for him now as he has gotten better, really, as the night's gone on.
2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports.
All 3 timeouts remain, but they've got to score quick. It's 1st and 10.
They'll fake the give. Now Goff.
This to Laporta, right side.
And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. Clock management definitely critical here if they want to get back in this game.
Absolutely agreed. They have to up the tempo in this case, down a couple of scores. Want to make sure they have a chance to win this ball game.
Henry up the middle, and maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. Back to throw, Goff. A quick throw, but incomplete.
And now the focus is really clear. They need to get that first down and either get out of bounds or maybe use one of those timeouts.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw.
Got a man, it's London.
And he's going to be out of bounds down around the 35-yard line. He got out of bounds, that's a good thing, but still short of the first.
And now, since this brings up 4th down, the defensive play caller, grab your nerves, because now you don't want to be so amped up that you give them a first.
And this is intercepted, and that should do it. Picked up by Xavier Howard. If you combine last week and this week, he's got a hat trick going because he had 2 interceptions a week ago.
He's seeing the ball so well and understanding where receivers are and positioning. I mean, just watching him work with such great technique and paying it off by actually catching the ball when he has a chance, he's helping his team in a huge way.
And Watson's going to throw it here. Wide open receiver complete. And he takes this one down almost all the way to the 30. So the big play changes the complexion of things. Here's 1st and 10 just outside the 30. A shotgun snap for Watson.
He's got his tight end Freiermuth right side.
And they are able to stop him, but he does take it all the way to the 2. Well, they probably don't need to run a play here, but you wonder if they're going to be able to resist on 1st and goal. Offense going to use the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this. So first down went in the wrong direction. They're at the 13-yard line. Here's 2nd and goal. Watson now to throw. And it's caught. Touchdown. From 13 yards out. And the Blues tack on another score as they have dominated this 4th quarter. Now the offense will stay out there. They're going to line up and try for 2. They're going to try and run. And he will get into the end zone to extend the lead by 2 more. York ready, and here we go as he sends this one away. And this taken in at the goal line. And he will be brought out here inside the 20. Good coverage as he's dropped at the 17. The Detroit offense ready to begin their drive. And just looking ahead, it would appear that that bye week is coming at the right time. They'll have 2 weeks to chew on this one, though probably not one that they want to chew on. A poor performance from start to finish. A well-executed 22-yard gain. Well, those are the types of plays they probably wish they had made more of in the first 3 quarters. And this deficit going to be tough to overcome here in the 4th. But a nice first down and a pickup on that throw.
Yeah, and this is where as coaches, you're looking for effort and execution. Even though the scoreboard is going against you, you want to find out who's going to fight, who's going to scrap, who's going to keep their heads up and continue to play. Well, these guys are not going to go out with their tails between their legs. They're going to keep taking their shots until the clock's at 000. But that one, like a lot of others, winds up incomplete.
One last shot at the end zone. And that will be incomplete. They were going for a consolation TD, but it was not to be. And time has run out now on this game. Well, this game, it was well in hand early, never really in doubt. Charles, you and I do so many games together. There's so much parity in the NFL, a lot of close back.
Do the he say, she say, getting no delay, run it like relay, bro, you ain't got it like this. In my can't see straight, big fur jacket from eBay, looking timeless. I gotta let my skin fade marinate. We gotta toast up, celebrate. Everyone scream next up, but I'm the #1 candidate. Captain's armband, I'm making key plays when I'm doing shows, gotta get all